Good evening. I'm Missy Rogers, CEO of the ARC Gateway, and I would like to welcome you to the agency's 22nd annual Tree of Light ceremony. While we are still enduring many challenges this year, the ARC Gateway remains strong and committed to serving people with disabilities in our community. I know that soon we will be able to be together again, but until then, we hope you enjoy tonight's ceremony from the comfort of your own home. Thanks to your generosity, we have many people to honor and remember tonight. I'm happy to introduce Foundation Trustee Sue Strawn from WEAR, who has graciously agreed to read our loved ones' names. So what are you waiting for? Grab a candy cane, pour yourself a steaming cup of cocoa, and join me as we light the way for individuals with disabilities.
In this season of giving thanks and celebrating gifts, we celebrate the lives that have been a gift to each of us and to the ARC Gateway. Tonight, we honor John Ambersley, Representative Alexandrati, the ARC Gateway staff and clients, Bear Levin Studer, YMCA of Northwest Florida, Julia Bell Bear, Max Bear, Commissioner Robert Bender, Bonnie Benz, Marilyn Boekhoven, Chad Bonner, Lauren Bonner, Susan and Pat Boudreau, Senator Doug Broxson, Derek Connell, Ralph Connell, Donna Corey, Esther and Warren Culbertson, Nick Delgado, Cameron Northrop Delgado, Rodney Doss, Elaine Elledge, Allison Nicole Falk, Bobby and Howard Fletcher, Buddy Frazier, Lyle Frazier, Mr. and Mrs. Don Gates, Dave and Martha Goshaw, Jenny Hahn, Tabitha Houston, Jamie Hobbs, Jim Hollis. We honor and say thanks tonight to Mr. and Mrs. Dave Hoxing, Debbie Jones, Malcolm Jones, Suzanne Kahn, Nancy and Terry Kellen, Lynn Kennedy, Stephanie Knight, Sue and Steve Knox, Claudine Chris, Marianne Long, Jack Lurton, Denise McDonald. Tonight we honor Beth Marshall, Erin McLean, Marianne McDonald, Janet McIndawar, Greg McLeod, Edna Mitchell, Hudson Mitchell, Marion Mitchell, Mr. and Mrs. Wilmer Mitchell, Alan Moore, Mr. and Mrs. Cal Moore, Jared Morgan. We say a very big thank you to Jean and Ron Nall, Mr. and Mrs. Mort O'Sullivan, Pensacola Bay Area Impact 100, Peggy and Frank Pilcher, the Potosi Group Home staff, the residents of Potosi Group Home, Mr. and Mrs. Buddy Pollock, Mr. and Mrs. John Potter, and family. We say thank you to Betty Ray, Dr. and Mrs. Dan Rentz, Missy Rogers, Representative Michelle Solzman, and Jan Smith. We honor and we say thank you to Karen and Kim Smith, Susan Smith, Margarita Soul, Beverly Stagg, Pete Stedham, Quint and Rishi Studer, the ARC Gateway Board of Directors, the ARC Gateway Foundation, the trustees, to Carol Thoroat, Torgerson, Causey team and clients, Mr. and Mrs. Henry Trimble, Reverend Sally Trimble, Mayland Turner, Mr. and Mrs. Joe Wanick, Rhoda Warren, Alice Weller, Stephanie Westfall, and Mary Ann Whitlock, Representative J.R. Williamson, Mary and Frank Willis. We say a very big thank you to Clara Wimberly. Tonight we do not come with sadness over those who are no longer with us. Rather, we rejoice in the time we had together. Tonight we remember those good times and the laughter. Tonight we remember Hiba Abdelquader, Julie Blanchard, Paul Bloom. We remember Janet Brown and Mark Cardenas, Francis and Yancy Tuning, Sonny Tuning, Ernestine Connell. We remember Anita Couture, Nace B. Crawford Jr. We remember Boyce Cropper. We remember Pierce Doan and Eric Dolker, Mike Edwards. We remember Donna Fassett, We remember Helen Woody Fassett. We remember John Gallimore and Sharon Gallimore. We remember Christine Garvey and David Garvey, Tom and Ann Garvey, Paul Golden, Alma Gooden, Olivia Goodman. We remember Donald Carl Hardesty, Elizabeth Bradley, Fritz Hardesty, James Randall Hardesty. We remember Larry Jean Harris and Wendell Hawk, Henry, Ruth, and Jan Hollis. We remember Charles and Elizabeth Horn, Stacy Hyde and Tracy Hyde. Tonight we remember Debbie King and Jimmy Lane, James B. and Mary Catherine Longsworth. We remember Ernie Lee and Lucille T. McGahey. We remember Paul Mangano. We remember Dan McCrae and John McDonald. We remember Ann McLeod, William and Mary McGlynn. We remember Alice McVeigh, Bill and Deborah Mees. We remember Charlie Merritt and Lou and Bob Mitchell. We remember Anita Nagel and Bill Nagel, Linda Nagel, Arvin and Beulah Nall, Pearl and Marshall Nelson. We remember Randall Nelson and Chrisman Nelson, Bill and Peggy Northrop. We remember Louise Olslager and Tech Sergeant John L. Olslager. We remember Creighton Tippins Parker and Carol Pfeiffer. We remember Bill and Jean Pounders, Captain and Mrs. Robert F. Regan. We remember Warren Roberson, Lee Rouser, Avis Singleton, Alan Smith and Lyle Smith. We remember Wally D. Smith. We remember Marvin Spellings, Teddy, Sadie, Mae Jones, and we remember Drew. We remember Tim Thomas and Mary Tweesme. We remember Agnes Whitney, Charlie and Ruth Wiggins. We remember John E. Winters. We remember Don Wurzbacher, Henry Wurzbacher, Ken Young. As the tree shines brightly tonight, let us all commit to being that same light that these individuals have been in our lives. May God continue to bless you. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Sue. A tree has been lit and will remain so outside our agency for the remainder of the holiday season as a tribute to the names heard here tonight. Thank you to the entire ARC Gateway staff who have continued to care for our clients throughout all of the challenges this year. And thanks to you, not only for being here with us tonight, but also for your continued support. We hope you have enjoyed the 2021 Tree of Light ceremony. We wish everyone a safe and happy holiday season.